What if I told you that your brain has a hidden control panel, and right now someone else is pressing the buttons? Every single day, your mood gets hijacked. A rude comment, a gray sky, a notification you didn't want to see, and just like that, your happiness is gone, stolen, and you didn't even fight back. But here's what almost nobody knows. Scientists have discovered 5 tiny tricks. Each one takes less than 20 seconds that let you grab that control panel back. No meditation retreats, no expensive therapy, no waiting for months. 20 seconds. That's it. And listen carefully. The 5th trick is the most powerful one on this list. It's the trick that elite athletes, Navy SEALs, and top performers quietly use every single day. If you leave this video early and miss trick number 5, you'll be leaving the biggest happiness upgrade of your life sitting on the table. So stay with me until the end. By the time this video is over, you'll have 5 weapons you can use anywhere, in traffic, in a boring meeting, at 3 in the morning when your brain won't shut up. 5 ways to flip your mood in the time it takes to tie your shoes. Let's begin. Trick number 1. The fake smile that isn't fake. Trick number 1 sounds ridiculous. I want to warn you now because when you hear it, you're going to roll your eyes. Ready? Smile, even when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it. Come on, you're thinking. That's it? That's the trick? Hold on, because the science behind this is genuinely strange. Your brain has been running a secret two-way street your entire life, and you never noticed. You always assumed it works one way. You feel happy, so you smile. Emotion first, face second. But researchers discovered the road runs backward too. When the muscles in your face pull into a smile, your brain gets a signal, and it starts releasing the actual chemicals of happiness. Dopamine, serotonin, the real stuff. Your brain, as powerful as it is, can't fully tell the difference between a smile you meant and a smile you made. There's a famous experiment where scientists asked people to hold a pencil between their teeth, which forces the face into a smile shape, while looking at cartoons. Another group held the pencil with their lips, which blocks smiling. The pencil and teeth group rated the exact same cartoons as funnier, same cartoons, same day. The only difference was the shape of their face. Now picture this. A man named David is stuck in traffic. 40 minutes, not moving. His jaw is clenched, his grip is strangling the steering wheel, and his blood pressure is writing angry letters to his heart. Then he remembers this stupid trick. Feeling like a complete fool, he forces a big, wide, ridiculous grin. Alone in his car, grinning at nothing. 10 seconds pass, 15, and then something loosens. His shoulders drop. The rage cools from a boil to a simmer. The traffic didn't move an inch, but David did. That's the trick. 20 seconds of a held smile, even a forced one, and your brain starts cooperating. You're not faking happiness. You're manufacturing it. There's a difference. And if trick 1 hacked your face, trick 2 hacks something even bigger. Trick number 2, the 20-second thank you. Here's an uncomfortable truth about your brain. It's a drama addict. Your brain was built thousands of years ago in a world full of predators and danger. So it evolved one prime directive: scan for problems, constantly, relentlessly. Scientists call it the negativity bias. It's why one insult sticks to you for a week, but 10 compliments evaporate by lunchtime. Your brain treats bad news like it's written in permanent marker and good news like it's written in fog. You can't delete this programming, but you can interrupt it. Trick number 2. For 20 seconds, name 3 specific things you're grateful for. Not vague stuff. Not my family, my health, blah blah. Specific, tiny, real. The first sip of coffee this morning was perfect. My friend sent me a meme that actually made me laugh out loud. My bed was warm and the rain was outside, not inside. Why specific? Because specificity forces your brain to actually go there, to replay the moment, to re-feel it. Vague gratitude is like reading a menu. Specific gratitude is like tasting the food. Let me tell you about a woman named Sarah. Worst week of her month. Car repair bill she couldn't afford. An argument with her sister. A boss who seemed personally offended by her existence. One night, lying in bed, spiraling, she tried this trick almost out of spite. Fine. 3 things. Go. The smell of rain through her window, a stranger who held the elevator and actually smiled, The fact that her ancient grumpy cat still chose to sleep on her feet every single night. 20 seconds. And for the first time all week, her chest didn't feel like a clenched fist. The problems were still there, but so were the good things, and her brain had finally been forced to admit it. Here's the beautiful part. Every time you do this, you're training your brain like a muscle. Do it daily, and your brain slowly starts spotting good things automatically, without being asked. You're literally rewiring your own factory settings. But what about the moments when your emotions are too loud for gratitude? When you're not just annoyed, you're drowning? That's where trick 3 comes in, and this one is used by therapists all over the world. Trick number 3, name it to tame it. Imagine a dark room. Something is moving in the corner. You can't see what it is. Your heart pounds. Your imagination goes wild. It's huge. It's dangerous. It's coming closer. Then you flip on the light. It's a jacket on a chair. That is exactly how emotions work inside your skull. When a feeling is vague and unnamed, it feels enormous, unbeatable. But the moment you name it, you turn the lights on. Trick number 3 takes 20 seconds. When a bad feeling hits, pause and label it, out loud or in your head. Not, I'm losing it. Not, everything is terrible. Something precise. This is anxiety about tomorrow's presentation. This is embarrassment about what I said at lunch. This is jealousy. Wow, okay. Hello, jealousy. Neuroscientists put people in brain scanners and showed them disturbing images. When people simply labeled the emotion they felt, just put it into words, something remarkable happened on the screen. The amygdala, your brain's alarm system, visibly calmed down, and the prefrontal cortex, the wise, rational, adult part of your brain, lit up and took the wheel. Psychologists have a phrase for it: name it to tame it. Picture a college student named Maya sitting in an exam hall. Her mind goes blank. Panic floods in like cold water. Her heart is a drum solo. In that moment, she remembers this trick. She closes her eyes and silently says, "This is panic. It's just panic. It's a wave, and waves pass." She didn't fight the feeling. She didn't pretend it wasn't there. She just named it. And within seconds, the wave lost its grip. Her mind cleared enough to read the first question, then the second. She passed that exam, not because the panic vanished, but because she stopped being its hostage. Unnamed emotions own you. Named emotions serve you. Now, the first 3 tricks worked on your face, your focus, and your feelings. Trick number 4 works on something you'd never expect: your body's position in space, and it might be the fastest one of all. Trick number 4, the posture flip. Quick question. Right now, this exact second, how are you sitting? Let me guess. Hunched over, shoulders curled forward, neck bent toward a screen. Basically the shape of a question mark that gave up. Here's the problem. That posture isn't just bad for your spine. It's sending a message to your brain, and the message says, we are defeated, we are small, we are hiding. Your brain receives that memo and adjusts your mood to match. Slumped body, slumped mind. Trick number 4 takes 20 seconds. Flip the posture, flip the signal. Sit up or stand up straight. Roll your shoulders back and down. Lift your chin. Open your chest like you just won something. And take one slow, deep breath all the way into your belly. That's it. 20 seconds of standing like a champion, and your brain starts asking, wait, did we win? Studies have found that upright, open posture can measurably lift mood, boost confidence, and even change how well you handle stress. Slumped participants in experiments gave up on hard puzzles faster and remembered more negative words. Upright participants persisted longer and felt noticeably better. Same puzzles, same words, different spine. Think about a job interview waiting room. 2 candidates. One is folded into his chair like a crumpled receipt, rehearsing every possible failure. The other stands by the window, shoulders back, breathing slow, taking up space. Before either of them says a single word, their brains have already been told 2 very different stories. One brain heard danger. The other heard showtime. Your body is not just a vehicle your brain drives around. It's a remote control for your emotions. And most people never realize they're holding it. So now you have 4 tricks: your face, your gratitude, your labels, your posture. But I promised you that trick number 5 is the crown jewel, the one the highest performers on the planet use. And I meant it. Because this last trick doesn't just change how you feel right now, it changes what your brain believes is possible. Trick number 5. The future movie. Here's the trick that changes everything. Your brain has a superpower that you use every day, but you use it backwards. It's called visualization, and right now, you're probably using it to imagine everything going wrong. The awkward conversation, the failure, the embarrassment. You play these disaster movies in your head, and here's the terrifying part. Your brain reacts as if they're really happening. Stress hormones, tension, dread for a movie that you wrote about something that never happened. Trick number 5. For 20 seconds, deliberately play the opposite movie. Close your eyes and vividly imagine one specific moment going right. Not vaguely, a good day. One scene. You nailing the presentation and seeing your boss nod. You crossing the finish line. You laughing with your friends this weekend. Make it rich. What do you see? What do you hear? What does it feel like in your chest? Here's why this is the most powerful trick on the list. Brain scans show that vividly, imagining an experience activates many of the same neural circuits as actually living it. Your brain rehearses it as if it were real. Olympic athletes have used this for decades, skiers running the entire course in their minds, feeling every turn before they ever leave the gate. Their muscles fire in tiny patterns while they visualize. Their brains are literally practicing. And when your brain has already experienced success and joy, two things happen. First, you get a genuine hit of positive emotion right now. Anticipation is one of the most underrated pleasures in human life. Second, your brain starts steering toward that outcome, noticing opportunities, acting with quiet confidence. Because as far as it's concerned, it has been here before. A salesman named Marcus was terrified of cold calls. Sweaty hands, shaky voice, the whole package. Then he started a tiny ritual. Before every call, 20 seconds, eyes closed, imagining the call going well, the friendly voice on the other end, the easy conversation, the small win. Did every call succeed? Of course not. But his fear shrank, his voice steadied, and within months, his numbers were the best on his team. He didn't change his skills first, he changed the movie first. That's why this trick had to be last. The other 4 rescue your present, this one builds your future. So let's put your new control panel on the table. Trick 1, hold a smile for 20 seconds and your brain manufactures real joy. Trick 2, name 3 specific things you're grateful for and you override your brain's drama addiction.